Hello everyone and welcome back to Big Brother part number 4, and it is eviction day plus nomination day, so quite a busy diary room day. You'll be in there quite a bit today, and all the housemates are gathered on the sofas to find out if Casey or Levi is leaving the Big Brother house. And Blake is beside Levi like, oh my goodness, and Casey's got the two boys flanking her to try and make her feel a bit better, I think. So it's a nerve wracking time. So the plan is to find out who is leaving. We'll then hear some footage from them in the diary room just to see how they feel about leaving and things like that. We'll then have some footage from the house, followed by some nominations, and then we will have diary room reactions to whoever is up for eviction next. So at that, I'm going to hand over to Big Brother and we'll find out who our first evictee is.
Housemates. This week, Casey and Levi face the public vote. The lines have been closed, the votes have been counted, and the first person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is Casey, with 55% of the public vote. Casey, please say your goodbyes and leave the Big Brother house.
Alright, and it's little Miss Casey that is going to be leaving the Big Brother house, and we'll hear some last minute diary room from her in just a second, but I think you'll all agree that she has been an amazing housemate. So we're going to allow her to unlock the door, so if she wants to go up here. So you want to go up here, and the housemates are all saying goodbye to her, and it looks like Roxy and Hope are the ones that are, you know, kind of, and Noah looks a bit sort of sad as well. The rest of them don't look too bothered. How does Blake look? Does Blake look relieved? She does. She does. She's got a very kind of serene look on her face. So, little Miss Casey. And also huge thank you to the voice actress. And there is our studio Pauline coming to pick up Casey and take her back. But I think you'll all agree that the voice actress who played Casey, who's actually called Cassie, is absolutely wonderful and has been fantastic, and huge big appreciation to her. So Casey, thank you so much, and we're going to hear from her in the diary room, and there's Hope crying about it. How sad is that? So let's hear from the diary room.
Hi Casey, you've been chosen by the public to leave the Big Brother house. How are you feeling?
Awful. I honestly thought I'd be in longer than I was. I was worried when I found out I'd be up against Levi because he is a gentleman and super sweet, and I knew the public would see that. I'm so happy for him, but I'm super sad for me. I was just getting settled in, and I'll never be able to give Noah that kiss now.
And now that you're leaving, what's your thoughts on each of your housemates?
Abby's definitely the mom of the house. She's as sweet as can be. Alice is so talented, and I think she'll come out of her shell as the weeks go on. Blake was Levi's golden ticket. I think their romance helped him stay. Not that I was paying attention or anything, but I am kind of shipping it. Duncan has an amazing accent, and he's a very sweet guy. Kai is a complete player, and I can see him breaking some hearts soon. Levi, like I said, adorable, Mr. Nice Guy, a perfect gentleman. Blake is so lucky. Davina, there is more to her than meets the eye. She is much more than hair and earrings. Roxy is a handful. My face still hurts from that slap, but I think she's putting on a front at the moment. Hope's naive. She's a sweet girl, but she is so silly to get involved with Kai. Kane's decent, slightly immature, but then again, he is only young. Noah is my dream guy. Gorgeous, rugged, and all sorts of sexy. It's a shame I won't get to know him better, but to be honest, the way he is around Abby, I don't think anyone else would have a chance anyway.
Thank you, Casey. You've been a great contestant. You may leave the diary room.
And then there was 11. So that is Casey out, and it looks like Blake and Levi are having a little moment to themselves. It looks like Blake has shown Levi just how happy that they are staying. So that is quite adorable, actually. Super, super adorable. So we are going to get some footage from the house yesterday, and also the first nominees, or well, not the first nominees, but the first housemates are going to tell you who they are nominating. So I hope that you do enjoy that, and I'll talk to you in a second. So the housemates are just all kinda chilling out, and what's everyone up to? So Kai is just giving Alice flowers. Okay, Kai, is one lady not enough for you? He is handsome though, give him his due, he is handsome. Now, part of Alice's wish is she wants to kiss him for the first time. However, she got that wish before, you know, everything happened with Hope, before the dirty happened. So I don't know if she would still want to go ahead and do that. Although it does kind of look like they're getting, oh, she's got another want to do it. So it does look like they're kind of getting up close and friendly. Now, what you guys said is if they get the want, I should do it. So this would cause a bit of drama and a bit of, you know, a bit of a stir, if you like. But she's flirting with him. I don't know whether it's a bit of a revenge thing, because I think Alice is pretty pissed, to be honest. Because she told, you know, she told Hope her thoughts and things like that. And then Hope's just went and done it anyway. So flirtatious jokes all around, and I'm going to go for it and see if he'll do it. See if he'll do it, since it's in her wishes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna... Oh, okay. Interesting. So he gave her all the signals, giving her flowers, giving her massages. Kai, what are you all about? You're like a complete and utter tease. So, well, unfortunately, poor Alice has been rejected for a kiss. Bless her little heart. So I'm going to get her to go and grab herself a bowl of mac and cheese. Now, what about the rest of the housemates? So basically, the garden is a bit of a disaster. It's poor Duncan's turn to actually do it this week. So he has been doing it. Now, it is tough because it's not a small garden. So we are going to give them, Big Brother will give them the opportunity to win something to help them out with the garden. Levi and Blake are skinny dipping once more. They do need to be locked out of the luxury suite, but what are they like? Honest to goodness. A lot of you said that they are your favourite couple as well, which is really quite nice that they are your favourite couple. So we'll just cuddle them. We'll get them to cuddle. Why not? That's really cute. And because I did do a poll, so Levi and Blake came out number 1. And then you also had Abby and Noah was the second couple. And then quite a lot of you surprisingly did like the Hope and Kai. Because part of me would thought that you would be like, no, you know, that's not happening because he's a player and things like that. But a lot of you liked it, so why not? Now, they both want to woohoo with each other, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Roxy and Kane out of here, because you can do a bit of sauna woohoo, and I don't think they would want to do it in front of them. So let's you go and do this. Roxy can walk through walls as well, but if you want to go and get yourself a bowl of that as well. Now, we're also going to hear from the housemates and find out who the nominations are. So that will be interesting. Each housemate has come into the diary room and nominated 2 of their fellow housemates. So what I want you to do is, let's see, can you do it in here? You can. I'm pretty sure you can. Let's woohoo. So I'm pretty sure that you just click on it and it's supposed to be able to give you the option. Oh, Roxy, take your mac and cheese elsewhere, babe. Total mood killer. Okay, she's Roxy. Really, darling? Mac and cheese in a sauna. That's disgusting. Yeah, so we're going to hear it from the house now for the first part of the nominations and see, you know, who the housemates have voted for.
Hi, Davina. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain the reasons behind that nomination?
My first nomination is no, because he humiliated my girl Roxy by talking about her new calendars. No, it was a calendar, but the girl was on all fours, some crazy picture. Anyway, she slapped him, and he has bad-mouthed her to all the housemates. If he brought up my past, man, he'd be getting an involuntary sex change.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
My second nomination is Abby. She's all right, but if I want to live with my mom, I would, all right? I mean, she asked me if I wanted apple slices the other day. I'm like, look, I'm not 12. She's a total cougar as well. I mean, Noah's, 50 years younger than her? What is that all about?
Hi, Noah. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
What's up, big brother? This was actually more difficult than I thought it would be, but I bet everyone has said that today, huh? Okay, so my first nomination is Roxy. We all know what happened. I'm not gonna go into it again, but that is my main reason for it. My other reason is she has sort of secluded herself from the group and sticks to Duncan and Davina. She isn't really interested in any of the other housemates at the moment. So yeah, my nomination is Roxy.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
I'm going to go for Levi because I've spoken to him the least. He seems like a good guy, but I don't think we have much in common. That might change, but for now, I'm going to say Levi.
Hello, Duncan. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
My first nomination, it has to go to Kane. I feel really awful for it though. I mean, he's a really funny guy, but it all gets a bit too much at times. I'm exhausted listening to him, so I don't know how on earth he manages to keep it up.
And can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
I think my second nomination has to go to Blake. It's simply because I just don't talk to her very much. I was looking around the house the other day and looking at every other housemate, and I just thought to myself, she's the one that I wouldn't miss.
Hi, Alice. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain the reasons behind that nomination?
Hope. Without a second thought, Hope. She knew I liked Kai. I confided in her over everyone else in this house, because I thought I could trust her. But she... Not only does she kisses him, but she woohoos with him as well. I just can't look at her. I feel so betrayed.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
I think I'll nominate Kane. I just don't have anything in common with him at all. I've tried on several occasions just to strike up a decent conversation with him, and he always turns it around and starts talking about his flaming horse. I mean, we all have dreams. I want to go play with the New York Philharmonic Orchestra, but I don't talk about it every 10 minutes. It just gets boring. Yeah. So for that reason, I'm nominating Kane.
Thank you, Alice. You may leave the diary room. Hello, Hope. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
I'm gonna have to say Alice. I just feel so uncomfortable around her because I know she's mad at me. But honestly, I didn't think she liked him so much that she wouldn't want to speak to me. I mean, what's that saying? In love, as in war, all is fair, something like that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm in love with Kai or anything, but I don't really know Alice that well, so she needs to chill out.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain the reasons behind that nomination?
Kane. Don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy and all, but I think he's trying way too hard. Lame reason, I know, but it's the only one I could think of.
Hi, Abby. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain the reasons behind that nomination?
I was nervous about this part of Big Brother. I didn't want to end up having to pick someone for arbitrary reasons, but luckily it wasn't hard this time. The first person that I nominate is Kai. He's an adult, and I won't judge him for his choices, but he's playing Alice and Hope, and I find that unacceptable. If he were to be clear and honest with them both, it would be different. And it's not even that these two ladies are my friends. It wouldn't matter to me who was involved. My reaction would be the same. He is toying with their emotions, and I can't ignore it.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain the reasons behind that nomination?
The second is Kane. The other day I listened patiently and attentively while he waxed poetic on the virtues of different brands of saddle oil. A few minutes later, I was telling Noah about my daughter's soccer team winning semi-nationals, and in my peripheral vision, I saw Kane roll his eyes at me. Look, if he gets to talk about his horse all the time, I get to talk about my kids some of the time. And if he's going to be rude all of the time, then I get to nominate him without feeling guiltily. Especially since I don't have reasons to choose anyone else. So, sorry Kane, sorry Kai, but I choose you both.
Alrighty, and that's the first set of nominations, and we will be hearing from the rest of the housemates, so stay tuned for that. And look at Noah and Abby, they are now sharing a bed. Now, as much as they were your second favourite couple, they actually haven't moved past best friends yet, so I think both of them are so close, but they are taking it kind of slow. They're not jumping, okay, they are jumping into bed together, but they're not actually doing that, if you know what I mean. That's just a pure friendship thing for them, so that is really good. And he's thinking about, you know, commitment issues, turkey legs, as you do. She's thinking about a new house. So where are the woohooers and how are they woohooing? In the all-in-one bathroom. How classy. Roxy, are you like a pervert? Did you follow them here? So you took your mac and cheese to see them, and now you're in here listening to them. Like, seriously? So what we're going to do, Roxy, then, while you're in here, why don't you mop up this puddle? And Kai, you can repair the bathroom. Go ahead and repair that. That would be great. If you could do that, I would appreciate it. So the housemates are kind of turning in for the night, and look at Levi and Blake. So they're not in the same bed, but they're in single beds next to each other. That is kind of cute as well. I haven't chosen where the housemates sleep. They don't have assigned beds, so where they end up is where they end up. Alice is here, I suppose, licking her wounds, bless her heart. And here is Davina, and Casey for some reason has decided to take the sleeping bag. So at this point we do know who the eviction was. It was Casey, so we do know that, but this is obviously me going over the footage from the house at that point. So Alice is doing, what's she doing? She's going to have a bath, and Kane is just enjoying the refreshing steam. So I'll pick up in the morning. Okay, it is morning now and most of the housemates are up, so we are going to get on with our day. Now, as I said, Big Brother is giving them the opportunity. Poor Duncan's been at that all night and still the garden hasn't finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to put out the mechanical bull, and they've been asked to nominate their housemates. Now, one housemate must be able to ride the bull to the finish. Okay, so many innuendos, so little time. But they must be able to stay on it. They can't get thrown off it or whatever. And it is to be 4 of the housemates that do it. Now, the housemates have chatted and they are nominating Kai, Noah, Roxy and Davina. As you can see, they're all kind of over here. Now I'm going to turn free will off in a second as well, so that the rest of them don't bother. And I'm also going to put this voodoo doll in the house. Now this is to figure out who's going to be head of the house. So whoever goes and grabs the voodoo doll first will be the head of the house this week and for the following couple of episodes. So this is our horrible little voodoo doll. Don't we all wish we had a voodoo doll sometimes? No, just me? Okay. So whoever first of all goes and gets that will be head of the house, and we'll be able to let them grant certain types of wishes and things. So that'll be quite exciting coming up. I'm going to take the free will off so that we can get them to do the bull thing, and then obviously we'll need to turn it back on to see who's going to go for that. So first of all, look at that. Kai, really? You're going to flirt with Roxy? Is that what you were going to do? How will Roxy react? Oh, Roxy. Not you as well. Not you as well. Right, Kai, so I want you, and it needs to be on the top one, which is the crazy cowboy. So he's going to go ahead and do that. And one each. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. One of them must stay on this completely, and if they do, they will win the gardening station. So that'll be good because they won't need to water it and things like that. However, it's not looking too good for old Kai. Oh, Kai failed. Epic fail. Okay, so Kai is not going to help at all with that. So he can go ahead and just go and get himself some mac and cheese. Right, Roxy. I know for a fact that you'll be a good crazy cowgirl. Come on. She's doing not bad. She's doing not... No, it's not looking good. If they don't win it, then they just need to do the garden all on their own. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so Roxy. Roxy has not won it for the house. But she has gained an athletic skill point, so I suppose there's that. I suppose there is that. Okay, and let's do Mr. Noah. Surely Noah. Noah with his hunkiness. Let's do a close up on this. I want to see this. Oh no, Noah, come on! You need. He chose to do it in his little pants. He did. He did. Why is Abby not watching this? Abby, come over here and watch this. Watch your man, your bestest friend. Come on, Noah, you can do it. You can do it. Win it for the house? Oh, no. Is he? Is he going to win? I don't know. Come on. I really want Noah to do it. Come on. He's like that. I can do this. I think he might, actually. I think he might. Oh, he's making it his bitch. Is he going to do it? I think he might. I don't know. He's teasing us. Come on then, Noah, you doing it? Oh, he did so well. That deserves points for effort. He definitely stayed on that the longest. But still, Big Brother says no. So, Davina, my darling Davina, it is up to you. It is up to you. Abby, go and give him a friendly high five and tell him he did well. So, Davina, it is up to you. If you don't do it, then the housemates are screwed. They're going to have to play with this garden till the tide comes home. Unless Big Brother's kind and gives them another option to... Oh, for goodness sake. He even gave her a butt in the bum there. That's funny. Okay then, so no swift grow gardening for you guys yet. You're going to have to just keep trimming the bushes. So let's have a look. Let's turn on this free will then. Free will, hi free will, and we're taking away this again. We are indeed. They might have other opportunities to win that, but for now, unfortunately, you know, it's there. So what are these two? These two could tell an inside joke to each other. How adorable. So now that free will is on, oh no, what was Roxy saying? She's accusing Duncan of being a diva. So she's obviously a bit annoyed at, you know, she's obviously a bit annoyed at the bull. She'd get pawned by the bull. So she's not happy. So, you know what? Go ahead and apologise to him. Because you're taking it out on him. And you know that you wouldn't take it out on him. So just don't even. Friendly. Express your humiliation. Like, why did you shout at me? Come on, we're friends. Have a bit of a gossip. And let's shakraba her. And in punishment, you can help Duncan with his garden. So you can tend the garden for a while, Roxy. Because you shouldn't have shouted at him. And you know you shouldn't have. Right, so he's going to go and get himself something. Oh, a nice group conversation with Kane in his pants here. Let's go ahead and grab something to eat. And what is Alice doing? How is Alice feeling after her awkward heat of the moment kiss moment? She seems okay. She doesn't seem none toward. She's kind of still standing there having a chat. How is her relationship to Hope? Pretty non-existent at this point. but, you know, she will get over it. No one seems to have went for the voodoo doll as yet, so no one is head of the household yet. So interesting. A lot of them are going to this sauna all the time, so I might need to shut that off. It's kind of like the pool. But I'll notice that a lot of them don't go to the pool when there's not a diving board. I think the diving board is actually key. So what we're going to do is we're going to hear from the remaining housemates who their nominees are, and then we will find out who's up for eviction this week.
Hi, Roxy. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
I think everyone knows who my first nomination is going to be. Noah. I'm not mad at him anymore, but I would just feel more comfortable if he wasn't here. It's sad, but true. I regret slapping him. I shouldn't have done that. And I think I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable because I know I was in the wrong.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
Kai, because he's clearly playing Hope, and she does not deserve that. I mean, what is up with some men? They just can't keep it in the pants. I'm not particularly close to Hope, but no girl deserves that. Duncan said to give him the benefit of the doubt, that he might actually like her, but I doubt it, so I'm voting Kai.
Hi, Levi. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
Wow, I really didn't think I'd get a chance to do this. Okay, this is going to sound odd, but my first nomination is Hope. I don't know if I trust her. I mean, she acts like she's a young, innocent girl from a country town, but what innocent young girl would quite happily jump into bed with somebody on national TV? I think there's more to her than meets the eye.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
Davina. She's funny, but she still terrifies me. I actually have nothing against her. I did the math, a spreadsheet in my head, and out of all the housemates, she came up being on the bottom. So I'm nominating her.
Thank you, Levi. You may leave the diary room. Hi, Blake. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
My first nomination is Abby. She has taken on the mom role in the house. And I feel like she's always watching over me. Like she's just waiting for me to misbehave. Maybe it's because she reminds me so much of my sister Angela. I don't know what it is, but I pick Abby.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain the reasons behind that nomination?
Roxy. Oh my goodness, Roxy. She slapped Noah across the face the other day, which was completely uncalled for. I feel like she is a little bit of a loose cannon, and who wants to worry about being slapped every day, you know?
Hello, Kai. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
My first nomination is Roxy. I feel I've spent the least amount of time with her. I thought she would be much more outgoing than she actually is. To be honest, I think she's a bit shy. I have nothing against her, I just haven't spoken to her all that often.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
Kane. This was a tough one for me, and I did struggle to choose a second housemate. So I've chosen Kane because I don't think we will ever have a friendship, you know. We don't have a great deal in common.
Thank you, Kai. You may leave the diary room. Hello, Kane. Can you please give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
I really don't want to do this, big brother. Okay, my first nomination is Abby. I honestly feel horrible for nominating Abby because she does so much for us around the house, but she has got me into a lot of trouble for some of the pranks I've pulled. Pulling pranks is who I am, and I don't want to do them when Abby is around.
Can you please give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons behind that nomination?
My second nomination is Roxy. I feel like she has almost cut herself off from the group and only speaks to Duncan and Davina. I would like to get to know her better, but I feel like there are barriers. I will keep trying because she is gorgeous, and I would like to get to know her better in a certain way, if you know what I mean.
Alrighty, and the housemates are gathered on the sofas to find out the results of this week's nomination. How cute are those two? Like, seriously, how cute. So let's switch to Big Brother and find out Who is up for eviction?
Housemates. The results are in, and the housemates facing the public vote this week is Roxy and Kane. You may leave the sofas.
So there we have it then, guys. Kane and Roxy are both up for nomination. Now we are going to get some diary room reactions straight from them in just a tick, but the voting is now open. So who do you want to leave? Do you want Mr. Kane, Mr. Leopard Print Joker Man? Do you want him to leave, or do you want Foxy Roxy and her leopard print? They're both wearing animal print, which is quite funny. She's wearing, I think she's a zebra print. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he's a leopard print. So leopard or zebra? What's your favourite? But go to my website. Links will be below for who you want to vote for. Lines do close, or sorry, the website closes on Monday night. So you won't be able to vote after Monday night. But I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to leave you with the diary room footage of Kane, Roxy and Duncan as well. And the rest of the housemates have diary room footage as well, which we'll hear from on Wednesday. But thank you so much for joining me, guys. Please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up on this video and enjoy the diary room footage. Bye, guys.
Hi, Roxy. How has your week been?
It's been fun. I'm starting to feel more at home now, and Duncan and I have grown a lot closer in the past few days. Being from a different country, he didn't know Roxy Knight, the stage performer. He just sees me as Roxy. It's nice getting to be truly myself. He looks past my diva-ish ways, and when I'm with him, I feel like a teenager again. Oh my goodness, how ridiculous do I sound? I've known him 2 weeks, but then it's been 2 weeks of constant contact, much more than you'd ever see a new friend in real life.
How do you feel being nominated for eviction?
I'm a bit upset, but I can understand why. I've been a little over the top, and my argument with Noah did not help me one bit. So as much as I don't want to go home, I understand why they chose to nominate me.
Who do you think nominated you? And if the public keeps you in, what can you bring to the house?
Everyone, no, but seriously, a lot. I would definitely say Noah and Kai, but the rest, I'm not sure. If the public keeps me in, I will try to show the softer side of me, which they haven't seen yet. And I might even sing.
Thank you, Roxy. You may leave the diary room. Hi, Kane. How do you feel being up for nomination?
I am not surprised. Very few people like me at first. I'm loud and in your face, but once people get to know the real me, I soon change their mind. When I came to the house, I thought I might be one of the first to go, but I'm hoping the public will keep me in so they can see the real me, you know? I am one of the kindest people you could ever meet. I love horses, but don't get me wrong. I love people. I'm just a natural showman at heart, I guess.
What's been the highlight of your week so far?
Getting to know Duncan better. He is such a nice guy. At first I didn't have a clue as to what he was saying. His accent is so strong, but once you get used to it, it's actually really relaxing to listen to. He has fallen hard for Roxy. He denies that he's really eager, but you can tell by the sparkle in his eyes whenever she is around and how they always try and sit next to each other. I've seen their hands practically holding each other at the dinner table. Watch this space. It's gonna happen.
If the public saves you, what can you bring to the house?
I will let the real me shine through. You will get to see the Kane that other people know and love. I want romance in the house, so hopefully you will see that for me, although not sure who with. But you can bet I'll give the show a spark. Vote to keep Kane.
Thank you, Kane. You may leave the diary room. Hi, Duncan. How has your week been?
I'm feeling great, actually. I'm feeling a lot more settled and less self-conscious in front of the cameras. Nominations was really difficult, though. And much more harder than I thought it would be, but I guess it's all part of the show, so I'll just have to get used to it.
How do you feel about Roxy being up for eviction?
My heart sank, actually, when it was announced that Roxy was up for nomination. I mean, I had a sneaky feeling after the fights and all. She's a firecracker, but you can't go around slapping people and expect not to get nominated. If she goes, I'll be completely gutted because you guys haven't had a chance to see the real Roxy that I've seen in here. She's sweet, she's kind, and she actually really cares about what people think about her, which you might not expect. I know she really regrets the fight with Noah, but she just doesn't know what to do to make it right.
Thank you, Duncan. You may leave the diary room.
Once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and voting is now open. Links below for my website. Make sure you cast your vote to see if you want Roxy or Kane to leave the Big Brother house. Before I go, guys, I just want to tell you just quickly about a brand new challenge that's starting on YouTube today by our lovely Abby, aka Sims3 Symbiote. She is starting this challenge tonight, which is the Secret Agent Challenge, and she wrote it. It's completely original. It's a lot of fun and it's really interesting. It's about spies, essentially. Secret agent spies, and each person's got a job and the job's assigned money, and it's just great. And I don't want to tell you too much about it because I want you to go and check it out. I'm going to post a link to that video below. It was launched tonight. It's going to be amazing, and if you aren't already subscribed to our Abby, show her a bit of support. She is a Big Brother contestant after all. So I shall talk to you in my very next video. Bye, guys.